So let's solve a few examples. So you have to solve 2 raised power n equals to 1000. So here, it will be difficult for you to find n, okay, using an ordinary method. So the best thing to do here is to use the logarithm method. Just find the logarithm of both sides. So you'll write the logarithm of 2 raised power n is equal to the logarithm of 1000. So when no base is written, it is by default to base 10, okay? So that implies that n log 2 is equal to log 1000, okay? That implies that n is equal to log 1000 divided by log 2. So here, the rule does not apply, remember. So if I should do this, I need to use my calculator to solve this. So my n is equal to, so the answer is 9.966, okay, to 3 decimal places, or 9.97 to 3 significant figures. Okay, I hope this is understood. It's as simple as that. So another example. So another question is, can I also use the natural logarithm? Yes, don't forget, like I said, you can use any form of logarithm to solve this problem. Logarithm is logarithm, whether natural logarithm, or the difference is natural logarithm is logarithm to base e, while the other logarithm is logarithm to base number, maybe 10 or 2 or etc. So if you take a look at this, ln 2 raised power n equals to ln 1000. So according to the rule of logarithm, n counts down because n ln 2 is equal to ln 1000. So n is equal to ln 1000 divided by 2, then that is ln 1000, then divided by ln 2. So the answer is 9.966, which is 9.97 to 3 significant figure, which is the same, okay, which is the same value. So whichever you use, whether natural logarithm or logarithm to a base of a number, it is still the same thing, okay? So I hope this is understood. So choose one you are comfortable with. So let's have another example. So here is another example. It states the variables x and y satisfy the equation ay equals to b raised by x, where a and b are constants. Show that the graph ln y against x is a straight line. So question A, we are asked to show that the graph ln y against x is a what? Is a straight line. Remember, for you to confirm that a line is a straight line, it must satisfy y is equal to mx plus c, isn't it? So to prove that this is a straight line, first and foremost, we have ay is equal to b raised by x. We are asked to use natural logarithm, so we cannot decide to use the logarithm of our choice. We must use the natural logarithm according to this question. So if I have ay raised by x equal ay equals to b raised by x, so for us to evaluate this, remember this is b raised by x, we have to introduce logarithm to both sides. So that means ln ay is equal to ln b raised by x. Then apply the rules of logarithm. Remember, this is a times y. Like I told you earlier, the rule of logarithm applies in this case. So ln, this becomes ln a plus ln y is equal to x ln b. So we want to write it in form of y equals to mx plus c, then it becomes ln y is equal to ln b x, then minus ln a. Okay, so y, a function of y. So this is related to y. And how about this? Mx, then plus c. That means c is equal to minus ln a. So writing this means you have been able to show that this graph is a straight line. I hope this is understood. So question 1 is solved. So question A is solved. Now question B. Question B states, when x equals to 3.4, ln y is this. When x is 5.7, ln y is 2.56. Find the value of A and the value of B. So we are asked to find the value of A and the value of B. So earlier, we got an equation that states that ln y is equal to ln bx minus ln a, isn't it? So the question states that when x is 3.4, ln y is 0.8. So ln y is 0.86. The whole of ln y is equal to ln b. The value of x is 3.4 minus ln a. So this is equation 1. Okay. It further states that when x is 5.7, ln y is 2.56. So ln y is 2.56 is equal to ln b. The value of x is 5.7 minus ln a. Okay, so this is equation 2. Since we are asked to find the value of a and b, then we have to solve this simultaneous equation. I hope this is understood. So if you take a look at this, ln a is at we have ln a with a, so we can use the elimination method easily to solve this simultaneous equation. So to use this, we have to subtract 0.86 minus 2.564, 0.86 minus 2.56, and this is minus 1.7. 1.7 is equal to, then this is ln, don't subtract 3.4 minus 5.7, okay? This is ln b, or let me, ln b 3.4, or if I write this in a more comfortable way, it is 3.4 ln b, okay, minus 5.7 ln b, okay, and in this case ln a minus ln a minus ln a, okay, and minus ln a plus ln a is what? Is 0. That means these two guys cancel out according to this expression. So we have minus 1.7 is equal to 3.4 ln b. So 3.4 ln b, 5.7 ln b. Ln b is common, then we can what? We can factorize. So ln b, then I have 3.4 minus 5.7. I hope this is understood. Okay, good. Yeah, that means I can write 3.4 minus 5.7. Yeah, that's correct. Because ln b is common. Okay, good. So since ln b is common, I've been able to factorize that out. So that leaves me with minus 1.7 is equal to ln b. Then this should be 3.4 minus 5.7, which is minus 2.3. Okay, so then I have ln b is equal to minus 1.7 over minus 2.3. Okay, then that should be 1.7 divided by 2.3. So the answer is 17 over 23. 17 over 23, or I can also write it as 0.73913. Please write at least 4 decimal places if that is not your final answer, so it doesn't affect your final answer. So at this point, ln b is equal to 0.73913. Remember that ln b is also the same as log b to base e. So that implies that I can write b to be equal to e raised to power 0.73913. Okay, that means b is equal to then e raised to power 0.73913, and my answer is 2.0941, which is approximately 2.1 to 1 decimal place. Is this understood? So if this is understood, that is not all. We still need to find the value of a. According to the question, we have to find the value of a. Then we can take any of the two equations to find the value of a. Okay, so let's take the second equation, which is 2.56 is equal to ln b 5.7 minus ln a. Ln a. That means 2.56 is equal to ln b, and the value of b is 2.1. Okay, ln b is 2.1. So I can rewrite this to avoid confusion. as 5.7, okay, 5.7 lane 2.1 to avoid making mistake, lane A. So that implies that lane A can be rewritten as 5.7 lane 2.1 minus 2.56, okay? So lane A is equal to, then I have this as 5.7 lane 2.1, okay, minus 2.56, and that is 1.66904. That means A is equal to e raised power 1.66904. So A is equal to e raised to power answer, which is 5.3. 5.3. I hope this is well understood. So we'll solve more problems in the while solving the past papers. Okay. So thank you for joining.